back on the field. Can I interact with these now, or I can enter it? Okay, cool. I will enter and see the fruits of my labor. New entry's been added to the thingamajig. Again, I'll like go through and read a bunch of that stuff later. Okay. And things are not looking good here for you guys, huh? Good to see you here, cadet. I may not be as talented as you are, but I swear to do everything in my power to protect this town. I'm gonna say chorus is not much. Chorus is not much, but it's the only home I've got. Don't worry about defending Corsi, cadet. As long as we are on security detail, not even an ant will be sneaking into town. May the crystal guide you. I just saved. I don't really need to use that thing, do I? Dominion Tribune. Well met, cadet. Today, luck is on your side. Call it what you will. Providence, good fortune, the crystal's blessing, but luck is a characteristic most essential to any adventurer. You see, I myself am a bit of a world traveler, a treasure hunter, to be precise, and I travel to the far reaches of Orient in search of rare and exotic items and sell them for profit. I suspect you lucky cadets might also profit from some of my insider information. And seeing as today is a rather fortuitous day for me as well, I will gladly share my secrets with you at absolutely no charge. About that insight, why would I say no? I'll take it. You have chosen most wisely, cadet. Information is the key to self-preservation, after all. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Oh! Actually, I'm not interested. Tower of Agito. I'll ask that one. I'll ask you about the rest of that stuff later. A remote region in Orient, accessible only by airship, that stands a structure known to some as the Tower of Agito. Supposedly, all who ascend those myriad staircases will become Agito. But who believes such fantasy? Beneath the land, once known as Lorica, I believe it was Lorica, lies a labyrinth laden with all sorts of treasures and personal effects. Unfortunately, what remains of Lorica is now riddled with terrifying creatures, so if you value your life, I recommend you proceed with caution. So this is just telling us places we can access by going through the open world, I guess. Which we will do at some future point that isn't today. What? Lassie? Somebody's crystal. Lassie's crystal just sitting around. Gotta hold on to those, lady. Welcome to Coruscant. Everything in our shop is made right here in town. Support the reconstruction effort and buy some. Support the reconstruction effort, you jerk. Tiffany's with you. A series of romance novels that enjoys immense popularity in spite of its banal content. A bouquet of freshly clipped red roses with dewdrops and romance dripping from every petal. A bunch of freshly clipped blue flowers that smell like sunshine. A cutesy cotton candy pink bikini that leaves too little to the imagination. A fancy piece of jewelry featuring a boldly cut ruby pendant sure to catch the eyes of passers-by. Only because I'm curious if you can read it, I'm buying this. Why would you want to buy more than one? I'll figure out what those are later. Maybe I'll figure it out, or maybe the game will be kind enough to inform me in a convenient way. Whoa, man, what happened to your hands? Dude! Shake your hand around again like you just did a second ago. Hold on. Look at that! Dude, what happened to your hand? Where do you think you're going? You can't just ignore me like the class year. You and I have to stick together. But this is a cruel place. People slander those who deal in the dark arts. But they don't realize that they need us, whether they like it or not. Phantomist. You can just buy Phantoma? Why would I do this when I can get it I guess some are rarer? I mean, I just get them from killing people, though. Well, I'll return to you if I need some, I guess, but I don't think I do. Go, Cater, go! I hope that's how you pronounce her name. I haven't heard anybody actually say her name yet, so... She's kind of speedy, because I bought the acceleration thing for her, so that's useful, if nothing else. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and warp back to the... Hold on. That's not right. There we go. Warping activated.
王暦842年岩の月アギト候補生の本格参戦により朱雀の湿地回復は劇的な進展を見せ始めていた。候補生の挙げる華々しい戦果を受け八隻議会は大規模な領土奪回を目指す大反攻作戦を可決。その知らせは即時候補生に通達された。
They need to hire somebody new to name these operations. Operation Retaliate! We are retaliating! We will retaliate! Great. I'm so glad that you're a military leader, not writing novels. Or maybe he wrote the Till Finis will be together thing because it was full of bland content. It makes sense.
はい。後方支援を基本とし、援軍を送るにとどめている模様です。
追って指示を伝える。下がれ。
は。
そろそろ貴様にも働いてもらうぞ。いいだろう。
彼を使うおつもりですか？
貴様が気にかけることではない。報告をしろ。
はい。ケア機関の稼働は順調です。対象を発見さえできれば直接干渉域において制御下に置くことができると思われます。
捜索を急げ。そのための手段は問わん。
は。
歯車の周り、想像以上に早い。雷が鳴る前に事を済まさねばな。
Yep, so one of the leaders again that we talked about before, unwilling to commit to war, but apparently has sent troops to support us, if nothing else. Considerate of her.
主遊教が？それは我らを守ること、いえ、朱雀を守ることにつながると。
我はルシだ。それ以上でもそれ以下でもない。
愚問でした。
主遊教はルシであられる。ご判断は正しいでしょう。
では朱雀軍は作戦通り動きます。よろしいですね。
好きにしろ。我は主らにいかなる保証もしない。もしもの時は兵を撤退させることだな。
もしもの時。
クリスタルの加護を信じましょう。
どう責任を取るつもりだね。
責任？
私の許可なく兵を動かし死なせた責任だよ。これは由々しき事態だぞ。
何が問題なのかしら？兵士が一人死んだ、それだけよ。あの子たちは首都奪還作戦を見事に成功させたわ。得たものと失ったものの引き算もできないのかしら。
だとしても軍部には石膏も密偵もあの任務に適した者はいくらでもいたというのに、なぜあの青年いざな船切りでなければならなかったのだ。
それはあの子が望んだか
ら。なんだと？
どこで出会ったかは知らないけど、エースがあの子がいいって言うんだもん。
それだけの理由で子供のわがままに付き合って我が軍から兵を動かし死なせたというのか？
十分すぎる理由じゃない。それに朱雀の軍よ。院長の許可があり動いている。それに問題があるのかしら？
僕が望んだ。
Ace eavesdropping?
僕のせいで死んだ。
Bad, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be gaining secret behind doors military intelligence. They're really like, they are not trying to hide at all that the higher ups are scumbags.
なんか顔色悪いぞ。マキナ船切り。なんだよ改めて。本当にどうした？すまない。あ、変なやつだな。
Oops. I think Ace might have gotten Makina's brother killed. Oops. Yeah, so honestly, I kind of expected them to, like, maintain a little bit longer. Oh, we don't know if the you know, they're asking us to keep secrets and stuff, but they might not be, you know, completely awful people. they're not really trying to hide the fact that these guys are kind of jerks in a lot of ways, but whatever. I mean, it's mostly just like, it's power struggles and political intrigue and whatnot. But still, I just figured they'd try to present them as positive characters since they're our commanding officers. They're of our nation, but they've been presented in a negative light a lot during this. I mean, you should really buy some new books. Those look like they were from the PSP age.
体の方は問題ないみたいね。調子はどう？
悪くない。
ペリシテリウムには慣れたかしら。
うまくやってるよ。そう思う。マザーのところにも報告が行ってるだろ。
そういうのは直接聞かないとわからないものよ。
僕たちを候補生に推薦した手前もあるし。
そこは何も心配してないわ。母親が子供たちの心配をするのは普通のことなのよ。自分で選んだ作戦に参加するのもいいけど、もう少し顔を見せるようになさい。
よく言うよ。マザーこそ魔法局の仕事忙しいんだろ。
相変わらずってところね。でもあなたたちに会う時間くらいはいくらでも作れるわよ。
はいはい。
Once again, they're just handing out handing stuff out to us. Task! You have a task for me, sir? There you are. I've been looking all over for you kids. You see, I have a favor to ask. Or one of a rather confidential nature. Harvest 1 red phantoma for the sorcery researcher. I need a red phantoma for my research. You class 0 cadets. Deadline mission day. Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say I already have one. It's not an issue, really. I got an accessory. People will offer a reward for helping them out. To start off, he'll provide you with a little incentive. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, nice. Cool. I didn't really need the extra, but I won't turn it down or nothing. Yes, return to the entrance, please. What are my levels looking like now? I wasn't really paying attention to who I went into battles with. I kicked off the Empire off our doorstep. It's finally safe to venture outside the Academia. Stepping onto Orients causes 6 hours to elapse. You cannot leave Academia if less than 6 hours remain until your next mission. Basically, you deplete 6 hours, but you can stay out there for, 10 real-world hours if you want. Just as long as you don't go back to Academia, you're pretty much solid. So you can grind and explore as much as you want to. How are my levels looking? What if you're still down there in the 11s and the 10... Rem's still 10, 8's still 10. I don't think I pulled out 8 once. Alright, I'll maybe grind a bit off screen or something. Who knows? Who knows what I'll wind up doing? I'll wind up doing something. Some ladies over here talking to a sly-looking gentleman here. The way to win in guerrilla warfare is by employing small, highly mobile units. No wonder they're deploying Class 0, then. Still, reclaiming Torogeth's stronghold won't exactly be a walk in the park. Alright, I guess that's what our next mission is gonna be. Hey, Aki, what do you got to say? You got something to say? We breed our own chocobos over at the ranch. Why not try breeding some yourself? I speak from experience when I say that having a chocobo or two makes travel a lot faster. Actually, you make a solid point. I should head over there. I haven't actually done that yet. To the Chocobo Ranch! Hello there. Howdy. I don't reckon I've seen you around these parts before. Welcome to Rubrum's one and only Chocobo Ranch, where the Chocobos rule the roost. They transport soldiers, sprint across the battlefield, even provide victuals in a pinch. Why, I'd say there's heaps more useful than some of those clumsy cadets. Well, since you done come all the way out here, I might as well give you this. I reckon it'll serve you plenty well out there in the field. 10 male Chocobos and 10 female Chocobos. And if you get a hankering for raising a chocobo or two of your own, I'd say this will come in handy too. No, I don't think there's anything else to see here at this point, as I don't plan on breeding anything right now, but at least I have them in my inventory, which means that I can whip out a chocobo if I need to while I'm out in the field. You can only test ride chocobos around the corral. Let me know when you're ready to dismount. Sure. This is... you just watch. I'm gonna drift... Drift race. Bop 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 bop. Check this out. Check out the crazy moves on this chocobo. Can your Chocobo do this? Can your grandpa's Chocobo do this? Could you do this crap in Final Fantasy 1? This is truly the next generation of Final Fantasy we are observing right here. You are seeing this, right? Look at this. Look at these moves. Look at how incredibly, agilely this Chocobo is able to navigate the landscape. Chocobo. Plus. Alright, whatever. I'm done now. I apologize. I had to. The point is, this game has some problems with its design and camera and controls in a few places, if it wasn't abundantly obvious already. Alright, let's head back over there, through the teleporter thingamajiggy. It occurs to me, excuse me, I'm gonna yawn now. Huh, nice. It occurs to me that if the Militesi Empire landed on that small island with the Chocobo stuff, they could just send all their troops through the teleporter and appear right inside the academia, and this is where the Chancellor lives. The Chancellor lives inside the school. I feel like they could take this place over pretty easily if they just planned it out a little bit better. Yeah, so the Crystarium is also what we would call a library. But I guess that's not fancy enough for most people. Anybody here to talk to? I don't see a green exclamation point. And I don't want to talk to any of you normal, non-green exclamation point people. I'm very picky about who I talk to. Task! I will accept the task. What's your task, lady? Hey, Class 0, you've got impeccable timing. I got a little favor to ask of you, but don't tell anybody, okay? Let's see, take down one striker for the night. Let's see, help investigation, Empire's Magitech armor. Taking down one of the strikers in the Rubrum region. We only want to investigate its parts, so don't worry about keeping it intact. Sure. I knew you wouldn't say no. I mean, you guys are no strangers to covert ops. Yeah, I'll run out and do that later for you. At some point, hopefully. Oh, hey, look, it's 8. How you doing? Come exam week, this place was apparently always packed with students cramming for their tests. Studying is at the last minute might get them through the test in front of them, but it won't do them any good in the long run. Life advice from Aid over here. Constantly on his toes. Let's go. I was hoping for a green exclamation point, guy, so I could have a conversation, you know, advance some time. There wasn't anybody in there, though. We're running here really fast, because I didn't go in here yet. This is the Central Command. I was going to say the Military Command Center. But they're much better at naming it than me. They got it much more concise. They cut out, like, a whole word from what I would have called it. Central Command. Nice. And there's the Dragoon Moogle. If you were wondering where the Dragoon Moogle could be, that's where he is. Most regrettable that Machina was stolen away from us, Kupo. He had such a bright future ahead of him in Class 2nd, Kupo. No matter, I am certain a star cadet of his caliber will excel even as a member of Class Nada, Kupo. Okay, well, geez, be a jerk about it then. A situation has arisen and I need Class 0's assistance. Defeat 2 Vertigo of the Central Command Officer. Monsters wreaking havoc at Forest Room, take care of it. Sweet, yeah. I'll head out and do that. Not this recording session, not this episode, but next time. I won't initiate the next mission. I'll just run around and do some more stuff around. Oh wait, hold on. Hey, here's an exclamation point. I knew I'd find one eventually. No, go right ahead and strike up a conversation with me. I wasn't trying to enjoy the peace and quiet of solitude or anything. Let me guess, you came over to chat with me because we're friends, right? Oh, I forgot that being randomly assigned to the same class automatically makes us best buddies. I have to say, the unfailing naivete of yours is really adorable. But look, we're classmates and nothing more, so you can cut the whole buddy-buddy act. To be fair, I've never really been big on group activities. Hard to believe, I'm sure. The truth is, I'm only going along with this whole class thing because it's what Mother wants. And honestly, if I had to guess, I'd say that everybody else in the class feels the same way. Whether they admit it or not is a different story, though. I don't think we gotten an ether before now. We have one now, at least. Missing anything else? Okay, I don't want to talk to any of you other people right now. I'll have plenty of time to talk to you later. I really need to wrap up this recording session. I think I'm going to find one more green exclamation point and then end, because I got other stuff I need to do. I have other things that I need to get done that aren't playing video games on the internet. Primarily school stuff, but also sleeping. Sleeping is nice too, because it's like midnight. Let's see, there you are, darling. I was hoping to have a little chat with you. Surely you have a moment for your dear mother, don't you? The portal will take you to the Alto Crystarium, a sacred spot where we develop all sorts of incantations from the Phantoma your dears collect for me. I was wondering why that wasn't showing up on the main portal thing. I guess you gotta take that special one. And don't worry, you're a pretty little head about the details. Just remember that you children are doing a great service for the Dominion and your dear mother. Don't worry about the details of what you're doing. Just know that it's great. Why don't you head over there and have a look for yourself? I'm sure it'll be worth your while. Whatever. You already visited the Alto Crystarium? Don't trouble yourself with the details. Just leave it all that to me and keep up the excellent work. Sure thing, I'm on it. Unless maybe there's nothing evil about it, and it's just lazy writing. Don't worry about the details, they're not important. And then they don't explain the details, and that's why they do it. It's just we got an eye thing here. You go talk to the eye, and your magic levels up. That's how you handle it. But yeah, we are above the cloud level, apparently. Nice. Oh, hey, Queen, how's it going? You just hang out here, I guess. Above the clouds. No breathing problems. Your hair not being blown around at all. Just kind of hang out here. Sure, I mean, why not? Whatever. The type of Phantoma harvested changes depending on the type of magic used to subjugate the target. For example, fire spells produce red Phantoma, and, well, I'm sure you understand, don't you? In any case, do not let pangs of conscience hold you back in combat. We have a responsibility to Mother to collect Phantoma as efficiently as possible. Whatever you say. Alright, let's hit it. Activate. Go. Oh dear. Oh, Book God does not seem happy with me right now. Hold on. What is it, Book God? What do you desire? Okay. I was expecting him to flinch, at least. Thunder Rifle now available. Nice. I was expecting him to at least, like, go, oh, that was surprising. Guess you're just kind of expecting it. Enhanced spells at the Alto Crystarium and relic terminals around Orients. New magic can be unlocked by fulfilling certain conditions. Yeah, as you can see, I'm getting tired at this point, but who cares? Power through. It's video games. Unique. Prerequisite fire shotgun, fire rifle, blizzard bomb. Yeah. Cure and wall. I'm gonna level up Cure a bit because I feel like Cure can't possibly be good enough, you know? Let's see. Lower the MP cost. Let's see. Oh, I gotta have 18 greens and I only have 15. That's a problem. Okay. Let's see. Using this spell has been used since before sorcery was established because Academia originally prioritized the development of attack magic. They sanctioned this spell just after Fire Rifle. Oh, we're getting some history of when they developed all of this stuff, I suppose. Very cool, very cool. Cast time. Save precious seconds. I gotta have Verdant Phantoma. Maybe I really can't do much at this point because I don't have enough resources. I had a lot of blue. I could probably level up the Blizzard one at least. Hold on. How many do I have? Wait, what's my style? Oh, it requires cyan. Okay, I was confused as to why it was so low. Nah, hold on. I'll wait until I get more. Wait until I have some more under my belt, I guess. Because it sure is asking for a lot for these things. You need quite a few to make these work properly. Speed, eh? Yeah, I'll wait until I can get, yeah, until I can actually level this up a little bit better. Oh well, whatever. Can I go around this and out onto the outer thing? You guys couldn't be bothered to put, like, some handrails or anything up here? It's kind of ridiculous. Whatever. Return to the hallway. And I think I'm going to let that wrap up for today. This episode might wind up being a little bit oblong because I wound up having to cut a couple recordings earlier than I would have normally, and I didn't keep track of how long they were along the way, so some episodes might have been kind of at a weird length, which I apologize for. But anyway, by the time that you are seeing this episode released online, as I mentioned at the beginning of this recording session, please go back and vote upon which language you'd like me to continue using. It's not going to count permanently because next recording session I'm going to record in English a little bit more so we have a few more points of comparison. But, you know, do keep that in mind. be considering which language check you'd prefer me to use. Anyway, go ahead and save the game, and I think that's the end of that. I'll see you all next time.